The wealth of Tesla boss and would-be space colonizer Elon Musk has overtaken that of his Amazon rival. Welcome to Above the Hustle. If you enjoy this type of content, then subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on any of our latest and greatest uploads. Jeff Bezos has some catching up to do. After 3 unchallenged years as the richest person in the world, the Amazon boss has fallen even further behind the man whose fortune was just a quarter of his just over a year ago, and his most bitter Twitter rival, Elon Musk, the founder of electric car company Tesla, officially became the world's richest man in January, booting Bezos off the top spot, and reports this week show he's upped his lead even further by quite some way. Thanks to a rocketing in shares, Tesla's value has now hit the $1 trillion mark, boosting Musk's net worth to £210 billion, £70 billion more than Bezos. His characteristically blunt response on Twitter: wild times. He is now the richest man in the history of the world. Musk knows it's still to play for in the competition between the cold-blooded hedge fund staffer who started an online bookshop from his garage and the visionary electric car boss with a pop star ex-girlfriend. The pair have contrasting public personas, but they have plenty in common. Both were gifted children with a passion for sci-fi, who went on to launch their own space travel companies, the subject of a decades-long feud. So, who will win? It's a numbers game. It's been a record-breaking couple of years for both bosses. Bezos added $13 billion to his net worth on July 20th of last year, believed to be the largest earnings for an individual in a single day, while Musk's quadrupling in fortune in the 7 months to January is believed to be the fastest wealth accumulation in history. Bezos, a former hedge fund employee, launched his empire in 1994 after reading that the web had grown 2,300% in a year. He opened an online bookstore called Cadabra in his Seattle garage and later changed the name to Amazon, the biggest river in the world, in a bid to make his the world's biggest bookshop. The company's value passed the $1 trillion mark for the first time last May. He holds a 10.6% stake. Musk's rise to billionaire status has been more dizzying. He moved to the US from South Africa at the age of 24 and founded a tech company called Zip2, a sort of online Yellow Pages, with his brother in 1995. He claims they were so poor they couldn't afford an apartment, sleeping in the office, and living on just $1 a day by buying hot dogs and oranges in bulk. And 4 years later, they sold Zip2 for $300 million, and 2 years after that, Musk sold his company PayPal for $1.5 billion. In 2002, he founded aerospace company SpaceX the same year, joined electric car company Tesla as a product architect in 2004, and became its chief executive in 2008. Musk has never accepted a salary from Tesla. He owns 20% of Tesla's shares, which surged 8-fold last year as the company overtook Toyota to become the world's most valuable car maker. Now Musk enters an even more exclusive billionaire boys club, with Tesla joining tech companies Apple, Amazon, Google owner Alphabet, Facebook, and Microsoft, and passing the $1 trillion mark, first achieved by Apple in 2018. The space race. Jeff Bezos was the first to launch his own rocket manufacturer called Blue Origin in 2000. He dreams of enabling millions of humans to live in space on affordable shuttles, with a ticket price of $200,000 per passenger, less than half of Musk's estimated $500,000 ticket cost. Musk's aerospace dreams revolve around Mars. The Tesla boss founded his space exploration company SpaceX in 2002, and the battle between the billionaires has since gone intergalactic. Clashing over rocket size, Bezos wins. The exclusive use of a NASA launch pad, Musk wins. And being the first private company to place a person into orbit, Musk wins again. Earthly beginnings. Bezos was born in New Mexico in 1964 to teenage parents who divorced when he was 17 months old. His mother's new husband, Cuban immigrant Mike Bezos, adopted him when he was 4, and he has 2 siblings. 7 years later, in 1971, Musk, 49, was born in Pretoria, South Africa, to a wealthy engineer, pilot, and sailor father, and a Canadian dietitian and model mother, and also has 2 siblings. His parents divorced when Musk was 9, and he is estranged from his father, who, it is claimed, physically and verbally abused his mother and later had a son with his stepdaughter, 40 years his junior. Musk describes his father as evil, but remains close to his mother, May. Both men showed signs of brilliance from an early age. As a toddler, Bezos is said to have dismantled his crib with a screwdriver and built an electric arm to keep his siblings out of his room. He went on to major in computer science at Princeton. Musk reportedly read the entire Encyclopedia Britannica at age 9 and taught himself to write computer code at 12. He created a video game which he sold for $500. But he was so quiet as a child that his parents thought he was deaf. He was bullied horrendously, being hospitalized after a gang of boys pushed him down a flight of stairs. He studied economics and physics at the University of Pennsylvania and later began a physics course at Stanford, but he dropped out after 2 days. And with that, we've reached the end of this video, all about who is the better billionaire, Elon Musk versus Jeff Bezos. If you enjoyed it and you found it helpful, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more content just like this. Well, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again in the next one.